Hey, hello and welcome. How's everybody doing? This is Matt. Let me try to do something here real quick. All right. Get my lovely picture up there. All right. How's everybody doing? That's Matt. Can you hear me? Yeah, we got audio. All right. We are live. We're going to do some map making. Nuclear Salmon, good morning. Good morning. Grab your cup of coffee. Got this heavy duty coffee cup that my grandfather used to have on the boats. He used to work on the Great Lakes. And man, that's heavy duty. Like you kind of find in a cafe. So grab your cup of coffee. And we're going to get started. If you have any questions along the way, I'll be more than happy to answer them. So this is Giants Editor that I'm in. And so what you're going to see in here is some of these objects. I've already got objects in here. You can't see them in Giants Editor. Like right here, I've got a cow barn. Right here, I've got a sheep barn. And you can't hear me. I am live. My sound's going out. Test, test. Can anybody hear me? Should be able to hear me. Hey, Timbo, can you hear me? Just shows my mic going out, so I should be able to hear me. Yep, okay, you can hear me. Good. Anyway, there's a lot of buildings you can't see in here. And I'll show you in game. I'm going to go back and forth. Oh, was Vanessa? Okay, sweetie. Vanessa's in the other room. She has to do a procedure, so she's cleaning herself out basically. So, but anyway, I'm going to be hopping back and forth during this whole process from Giants Editor to in-game. Okay, you kind of see the process. I'm using some in-game. Right now I'm working on animal husbandries. I can either do auxiliary farms, or I can do, instead of auxiliary farms, I can do, I'm doing like a placeable. So I'm doing placeable animal pens. And the placeable animal pens that I'm working on is the Rudy Hoffman.
Animal pins. All right. Hanging out in acute care. I rolled my ankle. Oh no! Sorry, Tim. Sorry. Sorry. All right, but a lot of these buildings in Giants Editor you can't see. Well, I mean, the ones that I'm putting in you can't see because I'm putting them in. Then I go into this. I go into the save game and use the XML, and that's how it's placed. So I'll show you the process if I do it. So we'll get started. So I've got several animals already you can't see. Our cow pen, large cow pen, large sheep pen, or large pig pen. I'm going to see if the sheep pen will fit right here. This is going to be your entrance into this whole thing, and we'll see this. We'll see this like when we go in game, and you guys will be like amazed. So I need to import sheep. Let's see. Import. So we're looking for the Rudo Hoffman buildings. That's all your sheds, your cow barns, your chicken barns are all Rudo Hoffman. Okay. So we are going to go for the sheep. That's our last main animal. The other one is horse. I probably not going to put the horses in here. I'll probably put chickens in here somewhere, but I don't know. We might have to put chickens somewhere else. So we need to look for the sheep big. I'm doing them all. So we'll just slide that over here into our scenograph, just like that. By the way, I'm working out of in-game data, so I don't want to delete anything in these folders here. I'm working on, otherwise I'll screw up the whole game like royally. All right. So we'll so it's lit up a Giants Editor like that. Sheep barn big. I'll do Control B, and then a right click. And that's not, hell, that's pretty damn small if you ask me. So, what I'm going to do is try to turn this. I don't know which way I want it. I'm looking at the numbers on the rotate because I want it. I don't want it like that. I guess we'll just have it like that. I'm going to have to. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to move this over, probably out a little bit more. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's do that. So what I want is plenty of room to drive around. All right. So that's what your building's going to look like. This is different from placing it in game. So I'm going to take. I want to get rid of this grass here. I want to get rid of that grass. So we're going to go to grass. Actually, meadow. It's a meadow grass. So we're going to go to meadow and just leave that blank. And that should erase this in here. So, you know, some place to drive around, you know, if you want to drive around your sheep pasture. Let's go to a painting. Let's go to dirt. Round that off a little bit. All right, so that's where it's going to go. So I'm assuming in game that this is all going to be grass right here. So what I need to do, or what I want to do, and that's not going to work with my square tool, I know, because that's how the square tool looks, and that's going to go like that. So I'm just going to use a circle, round, and I'm going to paint grass in here like this. I'm going to paint this all grass in here. I'll paint concrete under here. That way when I go in game, I can save it in Giants Editor, delete this building. I can save it in Giants Editor. Then I go in game and I'll place the building on that mark, and it's going to be pretty darn close. So you'll see how I do it. So let me get a better view. And we'll go to grass. Regular old grass. And like I said, I'm going to come outside that green line. It doesn't hurt to come outside that green line because that's where the fence is. Somewhere in there. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So we'll go up here like this. And fill this all in. So I'm just kind of getting a general area. Then I'm just getting a general area. Oh, you didn't miss nothing, honey. General area where I want this thing. So that's my grass area. And I could probably just leave it like that. I probably could just leave it like that and I would know where to put it. If I just center it just like that. Like I said, if I have a little grass sticking out, that's okay. I'm going to go to plant. Let me take it off plant real quick. We need to go, I want to do a deco foliage. I want to put grass low. I want to do, push that. Kind of make my circle small. Just paint grass along in here on this part. It doesn't matter if I go inside because that's going to match, should match the grass inside. We'll see when we place it, go back in. I'm going to just probably try and leave it just like that because as long as I get, because it should show the fence in game. No, I haven't. No, you don't buy. I'm not buying anything. I haven't done the horse one yet. And I'll probably put that somewhere else, not in the main farm. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I guess, is I'm going to save this. So let's, and well, actually, I need to save it one more time. I need to edit. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Now I'm going to save it because I don't want that building to show up twice. Because it's going to show up in game and then it's going to show up when and I don't want it to show up in game yet. It's just going to show up as a building that won't have no functionality. So that's where our sheep is going to go. All right. So I saved it. I can go ahead and exit out of this. Now, like I said, this is going to be, some back and forth. And then, because I'll do it one more time once I get the XML set up, no, 2 of each animal? No. So what I'm going to do, what I'm doing right now is I'm zipping this up. And I'll put this, just slide that onto my desktop. That's icon. And for you PC players, you'll know what I'm doing here. I'm going into my documents, my games, farming simulator, mod folder. These are all my mods for the farming game. So this is also how I test. So I'm going to delete that old game folder. I'm just going to slide that icon right down there, my mod folder. Now we can open it up in game. And you probably won't hear any sound because it's just a screen capture what I've got on here. So you really don't need to hear any sound for the game. So go to career. We'll go to this empty slot there. 6. Elm Creek. Let's see. So this says Dark Forest next chapter, and if you've been in one of my other map making streams, this is the base map I'm using. Okay, everybody uses the same. You just wipe it clean and start over with a new map. So that's not Dark Force next chapter by all means. It's going to be named totally something different. So. So what first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to developer tools. I'm going to add some money. And about $2 million. And then go in. I got to buy the land to place the thing. So I got to buy the land on my own map. Oops. There we go. Buy yes. Buy yes. I'll just buy this one too, just to make sure. All right. Then we're going to go back to the map view again. We're going to let's go ahead and spawn. I'll just start you on a tour of what this kind of looks like in game, so you guys know. We'll just spawn into the farmhouse. Visit. This is your farmhouse. All right. These are the buildings you can't see. This is going to be your main farm, your only farm on this map. Now, there's not a whole lot of decoration. I'm probably just going to leave it like this and let the people who play the game decorate it the way they want. You know, if somebody wants to put a windmill or whatever. All right. So we go over here. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome, Ajbai. So this is our cow farm, cow pen, right here. So you saw in Giants Editor that didn't show up. Now it shows up. All right. Go around here. I kind of got everything separated off. Harley, morning, Harley. And then in here is going to be the pigs. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I've already remembered that ground I painted over there. There was a silo we had put in a few days ago. We put in that silo a few days ago. Now, the ground that I painted over here, United States, Ajbai. So this is the ground I painted. So this is where our sheep are going to go. All right. So this is the pasture area. So if I get the fence close and everything. So we're going to place this. We'll show you exactly how this works. Let me scoot back a little so I'm not in the way of it. And let's see, buy. Oh, I got to buy. I got to go to construction. We go to animals, sheep. And is it this the one we want? Yeah. So if you hear, I have my window open, so if you hear cars going by, I live right by next to a major road. I'm going to say that's going to be close enough. I can always paint some more grass in. Because what I'll do is save the XML, then go back and look at it in game to make sure it worked. Let's see. Place item. I'm going to look at it right now real quick. Just see what it looks like. We're apparently... Looks like we're on the ground pretty good. There's a little ramp there. So... There's my grass. See, my grass matches their grass because I use that deco foliage. I'll need to put some grass out here to the edge. See, my grass matches their grass, so I can paint into there if I need to. So that's our sheep. So now this is important here. Timbo, meat. Matt. Oh, man. I get it, Timbo. Yeah, I'm famous for making that joke. See, yes, Tim. All sheep know my name, Matt. Okay, so that's okay. We're done with that one, Matt. They all know my name. I don't know why sheep, even goats. I go see a goat and they know my name, Matt. Okay, those I don't know why I'm so popular with the animal community. Okay, so what I need to do, I was putting that controller down. I need to save my game. So, save. So what that does is it gives me XML. So I'm going to quit the game. Yes. All right. Let's see. Going to let's see. Quit. Got to think what I'm doing. I get sidetracked easily. All right, so for you PC players, where you put your mods in the game, go to your this is where you put your mod. This is your game on your computer. So your game save 6 is right here. That's what I want to click on. You need to be careful if you're in here. You don't want to delete anything or change anything. Well, it changes everything. Nobody will be able to play with you. So, placeables. Click on that. Notepad++. There is our sheep barn right here. So I'm going to highlight that. And press Control-C. Okay, that copied it. We'll hop out of there. I don't want to destroy anything. I'm going to hop out of there. I don't want to destroy anything. And then we go into the back, my clean map here. Go into my map. This is my map folder. Looks like the same as you see in your map folder, but it doesn't have the game saved. So go to Placeables. Go to Notepad++. And then I'm going to make another line. Just enter. Then Control-V. There is our XML for our sheep barn. All right. What I'm going to do is go ahead and save that. That saves it in XML. What I'm going to do is do a little more painting of that grass, then go back in the game and look at it. All right. Let's see what it looks like. So I'm going to go into the map. And you won't see the building now in Giants Editor because I remember I deleted it out. It all reads off XML, and this is what makes your game file small. This is what makes your game file small. So, we'll go there. Deco foliage, grass low. I'm just going to paint some more in here. Kind of just so it kind of mixes up with the other grass. All right. Save that. And by having this, I kind of know where the building's at. If I want to. Let me see. Let me get out of this. I could separate this off. I could make some trees right in here maybe. I don't know. What do you think? I like to have everything kind of... I think that's what I'll do. This is going to be an entrance in here, so it's probably going to be a little skinnier. So I'm just going to go back to painting. Painting, just plain grass. We're going to come right in here. We want to make that a little wider. We'll make that just like that. Trying to think we had something that sticks out here, so I'm just gonna leave that like that. We'll look at it in game. Leave that like that. Let's see. Let's go to force needles. Force needles. I'm gonna make my brush size really small. Force needles. Oh, let me. That's okay. I'll just do some more grass out there. Force needles. Grass. All right, and then I want to go back to deco foliage, grass low, so we're good there. You're not going to be able to see it because I got my brush size really small, but when we zoom up on it, you'll see this. I just want to make sure my grass is in there. Hello, Lorenzo. Hello. You're new? Nuevo? Sol Nuevo? You're new? Hola? Hola, Vanessa? DJ, working on a map, I see. Yes, sirree. Now, you're not going to see any buildings on this part. I have to jump back and forth. It's all spawned using XML. So we're getting ready to go back into the game, though. I got to zip it up. I just want to make sure some grass is in here. Okay, that's good. Kind of layering this stuff in. I'm going to put some trees down. Happy little trees. There we go. Happy little trees right there. And that little area, and that's where our sheep are going to be. All right, so I'm going to save it again. So those of you just come in, we speak English. Very, very little Spanish we speak. In fact, just try to keep it English if you can. Thank you for watching, though. Well, I can always cut back to clip distance on the trees. I don't want to do that, but I can always cut back to clip distance on the trees. I mean, you'll see when I go in the game. Hopefully it won't be too laggy. So, make sure I save that again. Exporting ready. And then we're going to go here, compress the zip file, throw that right up onto my desktop like that, go into here, my documents, my games, Farming Simulator 22 mod folder. I'll delete this old one here, delete, put this down in there. Now we're going to throw it back in game. So, like I said, all this stuff that you don't see is going to be spawned in. That's the plan, DJ. That's the plan. To make it for all platforms. Go to career. I'm going to delete that one. That way I know I'm using the correct version of what I just did. So, you see Dark Forest on there. That's just a base map I'm using. I'm using Mr. T-Bone's Dark Forest base map. And that's the same base map everybody else uses. Alright? So we're ready to go. Ready to rock and roll. We're gonna spawn right over. we'll just go through the house and we'll go through this again for those of you who just came in. This is our farmhouse here. These are our sheds. Now, like I said, I'm not going to do too much decorating in here. I will put you in some equipment. I have not done that yet. I'll have some equipment in the barns, but let the person who's downloading the map kind of decorate it the way they want to. So I got your nice farmyard there. We'll go over here. This one we've already done. This is your cow pasture. This is what I wanted to do in FS19. I had made a farm similar where all your animals are right there on the main farm. I could have made separate farms, but I just wanted to do it this way on this map. There's your pig farm. And then we'll go just look at what we just did over here. We'll look at our sheep. There's our sheep. Right there, and there's our trees. So, good thing we extended that grass in there. Look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. All right, that is... Oh, that's... Oh, yeah. Okay. There's our sheep, guys. We got sheep. Yeah. Yeah. That is wonderful. That is so wonderful that we got the sheep in there. All right. All right. So, you notice, I don't know if you notice in Giant's Editor, I don't have the water. I don't have the water in the river. It's up in the sky, actually. I have to raise it up to get the tree painting to work properly. You have to raise the water level up. All right. All right. So our other major animal is chickens, and I haven't decided. I'm sure chickens is going to be pretty small. So Mike, maybe go right in here. Right in here as you come in. So, but anyway, that is wonderful. That looks wonderful. All right. Got your. You see how this layered? I layered that in there. Kind of looks like a little forest. So somebody mentioned logging. Yes, DJ. Let's see. Right down here. Ask and you shall receive. What is it? We got our sawmill. Now the PDA I got on here is not the correct PDA. I need to take a picture when I'm done. I do have some fields in. But anyway, and let me actually go into fly mode. So I need to go on, back. So yeah, this is our forestry area. So we got the lumber. You got your timber, woodworking right there. This is your little forestry area, just a little forestry area. All right, got some nice terrain, easy terrain to work with. I mean, it's not going to be. This is the majority of this map's going to be farming, but they got some ups and downs and little valleys, and you know, sometimes the equipment they have for console isn't as powerful as everybody likes. Trees, of course, I just want to see what this looks like, but trees are going to go up and down through the river. Like I said, the water's up in the sky right now because you have to raise the water plane up. I do got the coordinates for that. You got your dairy. You got your place sell grain, make the flour. Take your flour right over here to the bakery. Make something. There will be more stuff put in, more production put in. I got your oils over there. This is where you spawn in, right around in here somewhere. I might change the spawn in a little off the road, but I've got to go into Giants Editor. I got to lower that planner. I keep forgetting to do that. That's an easy fix. This is where you'll buy your vehicles and repair them. We do also, one of those buildings I put in, the logging won't be the start of the map. Farming and animal husbandry are the big focus. And farming. Yes. Yes. You know, Shanty Boys are known for their forestry maps. This is, in what you see, the farmer's market, all the XML corresponds to the correct building, like you see in Elm Creek. So all the XML corresponds to the correct building. I'll show you the fields I put in real quick. And see, it looks flat, but I am going to get down here to these fields. I have made some slight terrain undulations. I've got to stay above the corn, otherwise you won't see it. But it kind of goes up and down. It's not totally flat when you get to the fields. And that's, you know, I want some gentle rolling. I don't want like anything real steep. You're not going to be able to have a tractor pull anything up. In between all the fields, it's going to be this meadow grass. I need to, you know, touch up. I need to paint some meadow grass into there, but it's going to have meadow grass in between. You know, there'll be some flat, then you have stuff like this where it kind of just goes up, you know, up and then back down, a little knoll. That's the kind of stuff I find where we live around here. All right, this is a river bottom, so next to the river is going to be fairly flat. Well, thank you, DJ. Got these fields here. I could put a little more raises in the field and lower, but in this here, I'll try to go slow. I'm trying to incorporate stuff like this. So this is to represent a drainage area for your fields. So you got the drain there. It's going to, you know, something that separates something and gives a little more. But I'll have areas like this between fields, hopefully. That's just the hard part, is trying to design and where you want to put everything. Little crossover. And this is a little wide. I'll probably make it a little skinnier, but I might leave it that. I might leave it like that because if you're bringing a header through here, you want to have plenty of room to have a header on your combine. You don't want to have to take your header off, put it in the trailer. That way you could just go to one field to the next. So I made a little valley in there, but all this grass is mowable, and it'll make some great grass to mow. So you got, you know, like I said, and then like right next to the river, it's going to be fairly flat because that's just the way it is. You got your animal dealer right here. All right. And then we're back at the main farm. We're back at the main farm area. So I don't know. We'll have to look. I don't know if I can put chickens there or not. We'll think. We'll try to see what it looks like. If not, I don't know. We'll see. All right. Maybe we'll have to. What is the name? Hey, John, thank you. What is the name going to be? I haven't thought about that yet. I've got some ideas, but I've got some ideas. We'll just keep it to that right now. So I got a lot of room to play with. You know, more fields, more production. I need to put in like, I want to make this more like a, instead of all factories and production, and I want to put in some houses, kind of give it, something like lived in look. So I'll put some houses maybe around, and then put some more like your restaurant, whatever the game, and I'll show you here in a second. So I'm going to have roadside ditches, and I just did a little bit just to see what that looked like. This is going to be a really long process here. Roadside ditches. The detail I'm trying to bring forth in a farming map is incredible. Just my, I don't like doing the detail work, so we'll see how far that gets us, but and this drainage ditch will just flow into your main stream there. I don't know whether I'm going to put drainage on both sides, but yes, and I will have crossovers going across. So, like, if we come to a big expanse, I'll have, yes, crossovers that go. So maybe I ought to, draw some roads in there or something. I don't know. We'll see. Dirt farmer, hey Matt, liking the ditches, adds a little more real. Yeah, it does. It sure does, and it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a long process of what I need to do and everything. But I don't know. I'm just going to see something real quick since I'm in game. I want to see how big the chickens are. So we go to animals, chickens. Well, hey, maybe we got bees. Ooh. Okay, chickens. I could do your basic. That's really cheap ass looking. I don't want to do that. A lot of people, I just want my animals centrally located. Let's see what this other building looks like. I'd rather put in this. Well, you see, that's not bad. Let's zoom out. That's not bad. That's where I probably put your chickens right here as you come in. Have a little bridge going across there, and maybe put your chickens right in there. Or I don't want to mount them. I'll just put them back in this corner. I mean, just put them right there. Okay, so let's that'll be good. That would complete all our major animals there. But yeah, I just want to see what that look like in game. I can't put it do a bee farm next to the main house. Yeah, let's look at that, Vanessa. That's probably a good idea. So you can have a bee farm, maybe in your backyard somewhere. Let's look at that. Let's see what that looks like. Bee farm would be. Let's see, back to construction again. I'm doing stuff. I'm programming all these that you normally buy these. I'm wanting to, people have good stuff a good map to play with, and I know a lot of modders would put their own custom stuff in, but I like this. This is a hell of a lot better than any of this stuff is a lot better than what 19 had. So let's go to animals, bees. I mean, we could. That land is not owned by me, but yeah, definitely we could put some bees back in here. And I don't know what brand this is. Langstroth hives. Okay, Langstroth. elongated. Langstroth highs. Langstroth hive 1. We'll see what they have in Giants Editor, or the main game data. I mean, that doesn't take up, and I could program that. And I don't know how honey production works, if it's just free money, but we'll put it right back there. So, well, yeah, we'll look at that. Yeah. How about a potato production area? Do they have production? Let's see. See what they got. This is all in-game stuff. I have, because I haven't added any production out of game, so I don't know what any of this stuff is. Carpentry, dairy. I don't know if they have an in-game asset for potato production. Dairy, carpentry, bakery. Well, hopefully, Vanessa. Grapes. Oil mill. Cereal factory. I'm trying to look for something that looks like potato. Tailor shop. I'm not sure what. Sugar. Spinnery. Grain mill. See, if it's not in game, if it's an out of game one, I don't know about it. And that's carpentry. That's just a bakery. I don't see potatoes on that either. I see bread. This is your BGAs. Those are your BGAs. That's all. I have to use in-game stuff. See, that's your BGA. I don't want to put that. I'm not putting that. Hold on. Let me get out of there. Let me back out. But yeah. Well, let's go back into Giants Editor and see what we got. Like I said, we're going to be hopping back and forth, just kind of putting things in the main farm area, it looks like. Yeah, gambling already. Yeah, I don't. There isn't Dirt Farmer. There isn't. So, then I really didn't want to save that, but let's quit game. I was in a game so long it saved automatically. Yeah, you're right. There's no base game, and if it's somebody else's mod, then you gotta get permission, and it's just a pain in the neck to put it in. And I'm sure there's stuff out there. I'm sure there's stuff out there that you can put in. So look, see, you can't see any of these buildings. So I have to put paint around and then decorate around if I do any, like, I'm separating things by trees. So, but I don't think we're not going to add any more trees in this area. But I think that little chicken coop is going right here. Yeah, I can use any in-game stuff I want. I can use any in-game stuff I want. Put it anywhere on the map as long as it's in-game. I can have it ready to go for when somebody comes on this map. They're ready to play. Or you leave some open areas. Oops, see, there's my water. There's my water plane. You just see up there, not there. You leave some open areas and let the player put in their own production. You know, I always had the dream of having a central located farm, kind of like this, with all your stuff, you know, and yeah, you know, some map makers would put in, you know, make separate farms. I'm thinking one big farm for this map, you know. Maybe if I get a chance to make another map, you know, maybe I will do something a little different. All right. So, CFL, hello, good morning. How are you doing, CFL? John Brock, oops. All right, so let's go down here. We're going to do chickens, file, import. And I don't know where the bees are going to be. Because I think I looked through all this stuff. I don't know if I'm sure there's a way to put in bees. But this is your barn props, cargo hangar, control panel, warm bay, cowboy, garage. Happy birthday, CFL. Horse barn, sheep. Control panel. I've looked through some of this stuff. I might have to look. I did. All right, John. I did wish him a happy birthday. I said, happy birthday, CFL. All right, John. Have a good day at work. So we're gonna put in this chickens. I'll have to look. Throw for those bees. So. Just change that to 90. All right. And what I'm going to do, I think we'll leave some space back here. What I'm going to do is, again, paint this grass. I don't know if the chickens will have dirt or if it's just so, but I'm going to paint it grass so I can see where to put it in game. Pull it XML, so I'm not sure what this is going to look like yet. I can always take it back to dirt. Paint, asphalt, grass. Let's do our square brush. Hope the fantastic work on. Thank you, John. So as long as we get that fenced in area in the game, let's see what we got. I want to look. Let's see how much space we got back there. We should be able to get through. As long as we get that fenced in area and then green, will be okay with our placement. So I think I'm ready to delete that. Like I said, all this, what I'm doing, saves space. On Friday, hey Saskatchewan, I'm sorry. Hey, do you can you send me a a message. Well, Friday I can't. Friday I cannot, Saskatchewan. I can... Why don't you message me on Discord? All right? Message me on Discord, Saskatchewan, and I can do a happy birthday stream for you. All right? Send me, if you have a logo, or something you want to send me, send me a logo. Okay? All right, so I gotta save that again, just to make sure. Okay, so I gotta zip this back up. And we go back in the game. My description, downloads, games, mods. I need to get some money. Buy some land. Alright, that should be it. Let's that's our chickens. So we are wanting to put, not your chickens, that's your sheep. We're wanting to put the chickens over here. So our painted ground should be right there. Okay. So let me back up. Tad, so we're not in the way. Animals. Chickens, this one. Alright, so that looks pretty darn good. I think we're going to program that XML in. That's where our chickens are going to be. I need to remind me when I get in the Giants editor, I need to get rid of that stone. I can come right back here. We could get around here pretty good. Tractors and stuff. And get our eggs and feed our chickens. That is wonderful, wonderful. All right, so what I want to do, I want to save the game. quit the game. Yes. Heard a motorcycle go by there. Then I want to go to quit. And think what I'm doing, Mr. Matt. Go to save game 6. Go into bicycles. And there's our chickens. Control C. Get out of that. Get out of that. Go into our map. Placeables. And Control V. There's our chickens. Save. Exit out. And go into our map. We'll have to throw this back in game just to make sure it works. I don't want to do something real quick. So I just want to make me paint. Do some painting of some deco grass. Nope. Not there. Deco foliage, grass low. It's going to come like this. Make sure we got grass. Alright. Alright. Hey, Illegit, how are you doing? So we got that. So let's go ahead and save that. I want to double check to make sure everything's working. Esteban, hello, how are you? Welcome. I want to make sure that's working. So make sure I saved it again. Exporting ready. And I want to zip this back up, throw it in the game. And I want to go in, open 2 of those up. Go down here, take this out, put the current one in. It's the most current one. All right, so let me just open up the game. Are you French? Nice to meet you. You're from France? Or you're from, well, you don't have to be French to live in France. You could live in Canada. There's a lot of French people up there. You're just chilling? I'm working on my map for that I want to eventually submit to Giant Software. Hopefully it'd be on, hopefully the goal is to have it on console and PC. So and this is not the name of the map. This is not by all means the name of the map. This is just the base map I used. And we are going to go look at that. It should show up as chickens. Look at that. Look at that. That looks wonderful. That is wonderful. Look at that. Got your chicken. Got your chicken farm. That is wonderful. So we got, on this map, we got chickens. We've got your pigs in there. we have your cows over here. Over there, we've got your sheep. You got your farm silo. There's plenty of space here in the middle if you want to put another silo. So you got plenty of space if you want to put another silo in here. You got your main farm. There's space over here you can put a silo. So people will be able to decorate with little decorations or whatnot. You know, I don't want to put stuff in that people don't want. So if somebody wants to put bigger silos in, there's plenty of room to put a bigger silo in. And silos are important. You know, if you wanted to put a small, a Missy B slurry cell point. You could do a Missy B slurry cell point in here. Look how much room you have. So this is what it's going to look like in game. You put a slurry point right in the middle for all I care. Decorate around it. Decorate how you feel. This is probably it's probably pretty good for right now up in here. All right. I still need to put a bridge. It goes across. This expanse. So we'll see how that works. See if we can get that to work. Let's see. I think we're done. This is what it looks like in game. This is the main farm. Is since I can't see anything in Giants Editor now, I got the buildings in. But I'm saying I think that's a good. You know, people can put another silo in. You can put a silo in. You can put a Missy B slurry cell point in. You could put I could put a water source in, but what if somebody wants a different water source? Okay. Horses, I might put somewhere else on the map. We'll look at that. All right. A lot of people I've seen aren't too keen on doing horses, but you got everything right here, close by. You know, you could put mixers here. You could put Mr. T-Bone. Hey, buddy, I could get on Discord if you want to hop in. Look at this. Let me go in. Hey, stay here, Mr. T-Bone. I want to show you this in fly mode. So I've been working on animals today. So we'll go into fly mode. How are you doing, bud? This is the main farm. Got sheep right here. Got the silo. Got all your farm buildings. Look at this. Look at it. Watch this. I figured out how to put them in. You just put them in. You paint something on the ground, like a square on the ground. Put your building down in Giants Editor. Delete your building. Then go to in-game and put your building over the square. But watch this. Look at that. And you just put one line of XML only into placeable. So all this stuff you're looking at here in the game does not show up in Giants Editor. So it's blank. In Giants Editor, it's all blank. So these are your cows. These are your pigs. Chickens. Sheep. At your doctor's office, you are watching. And then, of course, you saw the main town up here. So far, I've got more to add to it. Got factories. Yeah. You got your sawmill over here. Sawmill. Vanessa's out in the front room yelling, "Hey, T-Bone!" This is your furniture production, where you take your boards right over here, and they can make furniture. I wish I was able to help you on your map and put some of this stuff in. Oh, there's my water plane. I have to raise my water plane up to get the trees in, so my water plane's up in the air. But look at these fields. There's your animal dealer. These fields. Yeah. Goes kind of up and down. Got a little field there. Here's your little tree line that separates the fields. Just kind of speeding through here ever so often. Yeah, we miss you, buddy. We really do miss you. If you're able to, I got choir practice from 6:30 to 8:30, but if you're able to tonight, hop on Discord. You know, I don't think we're not going to stream tonight because it's kind of late, but I surely can work on my map, and I don't know what you're doing tonight. A little crossover, you can bring your equipment across from one field to the next. So, another field right here. Trees are going to go along the river. That's a map. So we're done in here for right now. We need to go to quit game because looks wonderful. All looks wonderful. Go try your best, buddy. Okay, you can call me anytime, bud. You got my cell phone. You got my cell phone number, buddy. You know, if you want to talk, you know. Yeah, Vanessa's getting good at playing. So we'll go back up into my map here. So yeah, here, let me show you this XML before I go in. Let me cancel that. Let me show you this. So these, you know, some things you have to put in both places, like the store items and the placeables. But these cow pens, you just pull this out of your game save and you put it directly in placeables. So that's all your husbandries. There's your garage. This is that one of those buildings you saw that the doors open. This is the garage. This is your workshop. Another workshop. Garage small. Garage big, service garage. Here's all your other placeable gas stations, shelling stop, sawmills, carpenters, oil plants, dairy. And then of course this stuff up here at the top, this is the stuff you put in again in the store items, and you know that. But to do a like this Rudolf Horfman buildings, because I noticed another map had some of these in them. I was like, well, if they're allowed to do it, because it's all in game. It's all in game. So I'm putting these on my map, and this is what's going to go to Giants. Yeah, I need to look at. I'm looking at trying to put the bees in, because there's bees. Hey, White Blur, how are you doing, bud? Have you seen my map lately, Blur? You want to look at my map? I don't know if you've seen it lately, Blur, but I'll go ahead and load it up. Okay. Yeah, T-Bone's in here. And not in Discord. I'm not even on Discord. I didn't know if you were on. If you wanted to chat or anybody wanted to chat, I could certainly go into voice. So, well, I'll just load the game up. Because we'll show Blur what I've done so far. Go back into career. You did about 3 days ago? Well, I'll concentrate on the main farm area because I already showed you the town. So I'll concentrate on the main farm area real quick. Whoop. Back. There we go. Again, I'm using Mr. T-Bone's base map. Well, I want to show you the. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do the grapes. That's absolutely. I need to figure out how to do the grapes. So start. Like I said, I'm just going to focus on the main farm area. So we're going to just go into flight mode. Well, actually, flight. I'll just spawn to it. I'll just spawn to it. How about that? We'll start here at the house. Visit. Okay. I'm using all Rudolph Hoffman buildings from in-game. These are in-game. So you got all your sheds. Eventually, I'm going to put equipment in these sheds. You got another workshop trigger here. All the, figured it out. It's not confusing like it was in 19. Giants never had any of these in, but this is all in-game stuff. It's all base game. Base game. This is so. You'll see there's really no decorations around here, and that's done on purpose. That's done on purpose. Because if let's say White Blur wants to come in here when he's playing a game, if he wants to put up a slurry yard, if he wants to put up more silos, if he wants to put additional things in, you've got the room. You have a lot of room to put stuff in here. So over here, we've got the cows. Got the cows over here. This is, and if somebody wants another cow farm somewhere else and make another farm somewhere else, so be it. I can, let me go to my Discord. Let me pop out of this screen real quick, okay? Let me pop out of this screen real quick, and I'll go to my Discord. My general. All right, I am in my Discord. So this is your cow pasture, cow farm. Then over next door, you just swing over here. You got your pig farm. Piggies. Then come out of here, and I got a little circle. I might make sure you got plenty of room to get around. Yeah, nice and open, Blur. Now I'm in Discord, Blur, if you wanted to come in. You want to talk. Hey, buddy. Then I get your chickens, and you might not be, I don't know how far my stream is behind from when I'm talking, but got chickens right here. That's where your chickens will be. Then over here, you have your sheep. Then you got your Neuro grain silo. I mean, you've got plenty of room in the middle if you want to put another silo in, whatever. And then this is where you're going to come in. I got to put a bridge across here to the other side, but this is where you'll come into your main farm. And then I think you said you've already seen the town, haven't you, Blur? I haven't done anything additional or anything like that, but I figured out. Do what? Yeah. But yeah, I was just Mr. T-Bone had come in, and so I was showing him what I've done, and he said that is awesome. He said in chat he plans on being back real soon. He's got some stuff he's got to take care of. So, and I understand you're redoing stuff on your PC, right? Mm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So I feel like I need to upgrade that to
right
move on.
Yeah. So now I just got to figure out what I need to do next. That was so fun doing that stuff and figuring that stuff out. It took me a little bit. So, and it's a process. I'll try to explain it to you. Oops. Going to Giants editor here.
Yeah, what I saw you and Brandon.
Brennan.
Yeah, Brendan helped you with the tree
Yeah,
for the
the
trigger.
tree. Yeah. So you see, this is Giants Editor. I don't know if it's caught up on your screen yet, but Giants Editor. The buildings don't show up in Giants Editor because I'm just using XML to place these buildings. So that your silo
Right.
doesn't show up, your barns don't show up, your sheep, cows, none of this shows up. So basically, what you have to do is, and I'll kind of show you real quick. Go File, Import. You're going to be in your main data folder, all right? And then where it says Easy Shed, Map France, Map US, you go down here to Rudolph Hoffman. That's all your buildings. So if I wanted to put in a let's see, hell, I could put in a solar panel. I could put in solar panels. All I have to do is click on that, drag your i3D over, it just copies. It's not going to pull it out of your data folder. And then I could put basically Control B, right click, put a solar panel array down there. And then if I wanted the placement in game, it's easier to work at 90-degree angles. So like if I bring up my square brush and like paint, if it's not square, see this is square, I put it in square. So I could paint this footprint. Then I could go into game and find, I'm sure this is a in-game base game item.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, buddy.
I just walked in the door, so I figured I'd jump in here. I
Oh.
was at the doctor's office down here in town,
Uh-huh.
so I just figured I would jump on for
Jump
a few
on?
minutes and,
Yeah.
and talk to y'all.
And so you paint the footprint. You would paint the footprint, and then you go in the game and place it. Then you'd save the game. Then you go into your game save file, pull the XML for this item out, copy it, and put it into your placeable XML file, and then that will spawn in game. But the more items you got on a map, the bigger the file size. So, really, this really makes the file size go down. So that's basically how you do that.
Well, so how did you get it to go to that specific spot?
Oh, how to place a building? Control B and right click. And when you get to that point, when you want to start putting buildings in, or put a farm in, put a farmhouse in, or whatever, I could teach you how to do that. Because that's something I feel bad because I wasn't there for Mr. T-Bone. Okay, I wasn't there for Mr. T-Bone when he did his map. I wasn't really there for Silver, and that's why I'm learning to do this. I'm forcing myself to learn. See, like none of these buildings are showing up. But once you delete that building, it's really impossible to do any more decoration because you don't know where anything is at. So you want to do as much decorating around that building as you can. So, sound like Vanessa.
Farmer Groot is here too.
Farmer Groot.
Yeah, he's in the.
Hey, Bruce, how you doing? Sorry I
Hey,
missed your stream
Bruce.
yesterday.
Hey, Bruce.
Hey, Bruce.
Cool, CFL. That's cool. Read chat, Matt. Why do you, when you open your headset? That because I have a problem hearing myself talk. I hear myself talk and I don't hear anything else. I always have one ear open. So unless I'm listening to music or I could do this, but then I start talking really loud. How you doing? How you doing? That's why, CFL. But back to your birthday. Yeah. See on my birthday, my channel Friday morning. Have a great stream, everyone. All right, CFL. So, anyway, now there's my water plane. I got my water plane, and to do trees, I can even show you how to do trees now. Brennan taught me how to do that because Mr. T-Bone taught Brennan. So I got my water plane up in the air. But when you do that, you have to write down the coordinates of the water plane so you can put it back down in the ground. So, but so this is basically done right in here. I can't really do any more decorating.
Matt,
Yes.
I'll tell you something else after your stream. Be a little tip for you that I've learned too, and it's not a lot of people that knows about that.
Okay. Alrighty. So,
Hey, T-Bone,
Mm-hmm.
I have to ask a question. Did you have to do a prep for a colonoscopy?
No, I ain't done that. Not
Oh,
yet.
okay.
I'm
All
working
right.
on that.
working on
Well,
that.
I'm doing one today, and I'm not having much luck.
Got you.
Asking.
You have to drink all that junk.
Oh my goodness, they're nasty.
Yep.
I only drank one so far.
Yep.
Hmm.
Drink them faster.
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 Ugh.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Gross. So how you been? We've all been just wondering how you been. You been busy?
Been busy with ball, school, and then church, and then I've been helping another church, a God House of Hope, and they give food away to people that needs it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, been
Doing
doing
some
that.
ministry. Yeah, out of the game. Then you've been
Yeah, and then
focusing on that.
I've been running back and forth because of a few kidney stone issues here and there that I've been having, and to the doctors and stuff like that, and find out that I've got probably got. I'm gonna have to. Well, that's funny you said that because I called yesterday and made my appointment, and I've got next month. Or the month after that. No, it's the month after that. I had to go and get a colonoscopy done again.
Yeah,
Burr said he had the same problem.
Yeah.
I'm only 43, but
Yeah.
they had me scheduled for one, and then Matt has to actually get scheduled for one as well. So I'm gonna be getting mine before he gets his.
I had polyps the first time I went in,
Yeah.
so they thinking I've got them again. So
Well, I have issues going to the bathroom in general, so.
Yep. But-
It's-
but other than that, that's what's been going on. I've been spending a little time with the boys, and spend time with girlfriend, and stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
other than that, I'll be back soon. And yes, Matt, I seen what you put on Discord. The map is really, 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 really close. I mean, it's just a few little details, and
Uh-huh.
it's pretty much ready for testing and done.
Uh-huh.
And so, and like I said, it's got farming, logging, and mining on it.
Can't wait to see it, man.
And so it just been a long process, and some special features
Yeah.
that's on there that we decided to add and put on there. But other than that, that's about it. But
I need that a little closer.
it just been one of them things, I mean, it rains, it pours. One thing breaks, another thing breaks, another thing breaks after that.
Yeah,
But,
I know.
I'm trying-
That sucks.
Yeah, trying to get back there, and it'll be back soon. I'll definitely be back soon, and I'll get on here and get to playing and try to finish this map and then at least get it released, and then we'll be waiting for Matt's big old map right there.
Yeah,
It's looking awesome.
This one's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
It's I'm
Yeah,
trying to put
he's
his.
wanted to look up to you, T-Bone, so bad for things. Because he does. He looks up to you to help him out.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
some things and-
Well, after the stream, I'm going to show him a little secret that is probably going to come in handy if he wanted to add that feature to it. A lot of people don't know about it. Some people might know about it, but they're not telling it. And
Well, I think the bees would be a great idea because I haven't seen anybody with bees.
bees and grapes. I mean, it's been a few with grape, but I mean,
I haven't seen anything with bees.
having that on the map That's pretty neat.
That's what I thought next to the farmhouse. It's small,
Hmm.
and it just kind of out of the way of everything because bees need to have their own
Yes,
space. So
yes,
like I hopefully he does that because that'd be cool.
yep. It's whatever he wants to do, but I think it'd be pretty neat.
Yeah. Well, he looks
Beehive.
up to you. He looks up to you, so
I ain't figured out the beehive yet. So if you figure it out, mate, you
Well,
know you gonna have to let
here,
me
let me
know.
go. The name of it, I kind of remember part of the name of it, but you go to import. Let me look. It's not under there. It's going to be in here somewhere. Lily. What is a lily? No, the lily is a thing that feeds the cows. It's not a Karcher. That's your power washer. Gracha. I don't know what Gracha is. Verico. I have no idea what that was, so I don't think it's that. We're going to go back. Meridian. Those are farm bins, fuel tank, liquid fuel tank, fertilizer bins. So it's not that. So you can put all that stuff in. Nero, that's all your grain silos. I put in a Nero 2000. And I don't know how far you guys are behind my stream. Rudolph Hoffman, that's all your sheds. Selling station generic is in here if you just wanted to put in a generic station. Unia, I don't know what a Unia is. Pharma and Karma. I'm not sure.
That don't sound good at all.
Yeah,
Karma.
no, Karma doesn't.
But
I'm not sure what Pharma is. There's Pharma 500, 250. I have no idea what any of that stuff is. So, Volgoslang. Philmaster.
you
See, I don't know where the bees are in data. Ultimate
Hey, do
Gaming.
you-
Hi, Matt. Great map you're doing. Do you know if this map is for all platforms? And keep up the great work. Ultimate Gaming, thank you for coming in. And yes, that's the plan. All platforms. It's going to take a while, so don't expect it overnight. That's all I can say. Thank you for coming in and having an interest in it. Hey, Bex, how are you doing? But yeah, I don't know about the bees. I don't know. I don't know how to do
you'll
those
figure
bees.
it out.
If not, when you play the map, put bees in yourself. That's why it's so open up here where
I'm thinking though, hun.
your main farm.
Giants goes through it and sees.
Oh, I didn't
That's gonna
get
be a
this. I didn't
major
get
thing.
this building out of here, did I? Garage solar panels. I didn't delete the whole thing. Edit, delete. There. That's why I programmed everything to go in game. It saves file size. And but it's open. You guys, if somebody wanted to place a silo there, go for it. If somebody wants to decorate around their shop buildings, go for it. You know, I don't want to put all the decorations in. Some people might want to make it their own. You know. But right now I'm kind of
Giants. That would be a big thing with Giants though, because they don't see that often. It's unique and it's different.
yeah, absolutely. Oh, doing well, Bex. Doing well. Just working on the map and making roadside ditches. That's a long process getting them.
Yeah, you love your ditches, don't
I
you?
love ditches on a map.
I don't.
Well, these are not going to be like, I don't know if you've seen us playing Frankenmuth, Mr. T-Bone.
Lord.
At Frankenmuth, the ditches are right up. 24 hours later, Lowell might go to bed soon. Oh, so you've been up for a while then.
Hey, baby. Did you say hi, Grandma? Grandma.
Hey, Jeremy Farmer, hello. Reinstalling software in Windows 11. How's Jeremy Farmer doing? Hello. Yeah, Windows. I got Windows 11 on this computer. Hey, all the awesome farmers. Do you need a tractor that plows at 50 miles an hour? Harvester that holds fun? Will never fear. Bex is here. Hey there, Bex. Bruce, ditches are nice as long as they're not crayon size. Well, this is not crayon size. I was trying to figure out how wide I made the other ones, and I think I've got close. So if we go up here, Bruce. So this is that's not a crayon. It's more like a number. One of those big fat pencils you hold in kindergarten. It's like that size. I mean, it's a nice size ditch, but this is kind of what they look like, Bruce. So I'm going to take this all the way down here to the there, and then start decorating inside the ditch. Just built a new MB CPU and RAM. Wow, $2,500. Oh, Canyon, not Crayon. Bruce, you made me laugh. Hey, Kim, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Just making roadside ditches on my map here. All right. Trying to... First thing I'll do when I do it, well, it's not, I don't think it's a canyon. It's not a canyon. You can get in and out of them if you fall in, Bruce. Either that or you call a tow truck. Shelly St. Papa. Hello, Shelly. How are you doing? Oops. All right. Bruce said hello, Kim. Bruce said I see. So let's we're going to take this down there and we'll start decorating it. Then I always love to see what it looks like in game. So that's really where it's like fantastic. Still finding some weeds. So what I'm going to do here is go down to find a weed. Just erase that weed there.
But everyone, I'm gonna have to get going. And I just want to stop making.
When do you want to show me the?
Oh yeah.
I don't want to, if it's going to be top secret. You don't need to do it on air. I could catch you later.
It's nothing like gigantic.
Is it?
You know about it, but
Is it about putting in grapes or something?
no, rock.
Rocks? The painting?
Yeah, you can paint them one too.
Yeah, it's in. It's on. I've been. Let's see. You go. Yeah, you go to the.
Thing is free.
Yeah, it's right down here. Stone.
Oh no! I'm talking about big rock.
Big rocks.
Yeah, you can paint them down just like the trees.
Really?
Yeah, you could click on it like you do a tree and start painting.
Wow.
Any object.
Wow. Any object. So if I want to put grape, yes, sweetie. Yeah. Yeah. So if I want like grape, how do I put grape in? See, it's got all these underneath the train detail. You got potato, deco bush, meadow, wheat, canola, barley. Do I just paint that on the field and that's what's going to grow in that field? T-bone?
What, buddy?
Like, how do I get like a certain crop to grow in a certain field? To be and so if I wanted one field grape, I just pick grape and paint that as a field instead of doing train detail. Instead of doing train see train detail. I still have to make the field, then I paint the grape on.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Sticks are not there on the grape. I've already tried that.
Your sticks aren't on the grape. What do you mean they're not on the grape?
You have to place down the sticks, and then you can have to paint the grapes down.
Where do you get the sticks at?
Somewhere in the Giants editor ordeal, you have to do that.
Huh.
I just wondering if you can go in game and place the grapes down and then come back out and copy it over.
That's an idea. That's an idea. Oops. I don't want to do that.
Yep, because it's replaceable. The grapes are replaceable.
Uh-huh.
Just like goats are replaceable. Animal milk cow barn is
Mm-hmm.
you place it down in game and then come back out
Mm-hmm.
and copy the original.
Right, right. Well, I'm going to save this real quick. I'm going to go in the game. I have somebody wants to look at the map, so I need to. Okay, T-Bone. Yeah.
Do you have a rock?
Oh, I got a rock. Real quick. Yes. I'll just pick this rock here. All right. Now take your painting tool. Holy cow! Are you freaking serious? Holy crap! Holy crap! That is so wild! Can you paint roads?
I don't know. I ain't never hit the
That is so wild! Badass! Looks like that.
rock. Just whatever you want to think.
Wow. Wow, that is so cool. That's so cool.
But y'all,
I'll play with that definitely, and I'll talk to you later, T-Bone.
all right, buddy, man, I'll give you a call later.
All right, all right,
All right, bye, y'all.
bye. Okay, compressed to zip file. So we'll go throw this in game. I just want to take another tour of it. We'll do it with that ditch I just painted, see how deep that is. Documents. My games. Go here. That's where I want to go. What's up, Timbo? Continue, start. Hey, Julia. Yeah, you just missed Mr. T-Bone. Just missed him. He's at a doctor's appointment, came home real quick. So we'll go into fly mode here. So there's your town, for those of you who just came in. There's going to be more to it, of course, this slow work. I've kind of shifted gears. I'm painting ditches now. Or not painting, working on my ditches. Got your grocery, your farmer's market over there to the right. Gas station. This is where you shop area. This is your grain and flour. You take your flour right across the street to your bakery. There'll be more houses put in. This is your oils. Here, your oil production. And I've put in a couple houses, but I need to get some houses from game, regular houses. And I want to do some around the edges. And then put some more, stuff in. So this is what I'm creating down yonder, what you saw in Giants Editor. These are the roadside ditches. Yeah, they're not canyons, Bruce, so don't worry. And then we'll go up. This is like what a crossroad looks like. I put the drain in, and that's what the crossroad looks like. And then this is the ditch I'm working on. I haven't put any detail in that. But as far as the farm goes, this is what the farm looks like. Down there, right down below us, you got your chickens. Then to the right, you got your sheep. You got your silo. Like I said, none of this stuff you can see in Giants Editor, so it's going to save on file size for your game download. You got your barns in here. You got your house, a sleep trigger. You got your cow farm. And you got your pigs back in here. So, but I left it open intentionally. Left it open. You're more than welcome to put, like, if somebody wanted to put a slurry yard, or somebody wanted to put in another silo, a bigger capacity silo. If people want to decorate around in here, you're more than welcome to put more trees down. It's nice and open. When it it's available for download, do whatever you want to it. Except Ronnie. Ronnie's gonna take out all the in-betweens of all the fields. So your fields are over here, and they do have some rolling terrain on it, which is pretty cool. I know, Bruce. The only I'll show you the canyon I made for you, Bruce. So save on download, but not on slots. I don't know what the slot count is. I don't know what the slot count is on this. I'm not fully done with this. Yeah, I gotta think of those slots for the players. This is a little tree line that separates the field. Then this is the canyon, Bruce. So now you're not going to see any water because the water, I got the water raised up in the sky to do trees and stuff. But this is your canyon, Bruce. It'll be a creek or a river, whatever you want to call it. Your animal dealer. So we'll go back into Giants Editor and work on this ditch. Yeah, you can get out of it. You can get out of the ditch, Bruce. Easy. Easy peasy. So, all right. Yeah, I have to have the water level raised up so I can do trees and stuff. Looks number 1. Thumbs up. So, Bugger, I need mods. You need mods. Yes, you need mods. Absolutely. Over here is your forestry area. Got your sawmill and got your furniture. And a small forest area, but predominantly it's a farming map. But you gotta have some trees to cut down too if you get bored. And I haven't even started with anything on this side of the map. You could tell my brain is right-handed thinking. Actually, I think this is the way the map's supposed to face. Whoop, there's my water. That's my water plane up in the air. Actually, the map's supposed to be like this, so when you look at the PDA, that's the way it's going to look, with your sawmill on the bottom right. That's the way your PDA is going to look if you're looking at a PDA, basically. Of course, I haven't done the PDA yet. We will eventually. So, yeah, it's going to take a while. You know, I just I do want to put in. I do want to put in more production. I never really thought about what went into doing these maps. I guess assumed they were just there. No. I mean, if you wanted to cheat, you could pull somebody else's terrain off a map, and that way you wouldn't have to do any terrain detailing or anything. You know, try to put as much detail in as you can. You know. We'll go back into Giants Editor. See, like on this ditch I'm getting ready to work on. So, I'm going to start down here. Just go from the side view of this ditch. Maybe top-down view so we can get a little better view like that. Whoops. So, what I'm going to do is go to water puddle. This is your water in the bottom of the ditch. Whoops. So what I would do is I go all the way down at that. If it's on a side, I would just go back to grass again. I'd have to go back and do that. What I do is do one thing at a time. Then you start layering stuff in. Back to water puddle. Then you start, after you get your water in, then you'll pick maybe some bushes. Now I might need to go back. Whoops, I don't want to do that. Cancel. Let me get. I did not in a ditch. See, I need to be down here when I'm doing it because I got that water up here, and I'm all over the board here on you guys. I'm sorry. I'm not happy with the way that looks. So I want to be down like in the ditch when I'm doing this because you can get in the center of that ditch. I can go off left or right, whatever. Kind of make it look. Kind of do that. I can kind of do that, but I need to really be in the center of that ditch. I don't want to do a single thing. I want to have like some bigger puddles. Okay. Oh yeah, did I, Vanessa? But then I would come in and, This is as high as this grass gets here. I think I chose a meadow grass lower stage. I like that kind of grass in my ditch. I love that grass, but it's going to grow. So I might have to change all that out. Something that doesn't grow, because you don't want grass growing in your ditch. I mean, you can. I mean, I don't know.
All right, Matt, I gotta run. Figure out stuff.
All right, buddy. All right. So then I would just go in like this with my meadow. Paint some meadow in here. This is meadow small. But I don't know if I want grass growing in my ditch though, because this stuff will grow. Then I take some bushes. Deco bush. Small. Make my circle a little smaller. Put some bushes in. I'll overdo it with the bushes because the more deco I put in. Then let's see, what else do we have? Ground foliage. Main fern stinging needle. What does this look like? I need to see what this looks like real quick. I don't like that stuff. Bye, Bex. Have a good sleep. Rainberry, dry branches. I could put any of this stuff in there. Let's see. Let's go to this. Let's go to deco foliage. Some of this brown Rumex. Put that stuff in. That's cool. That's cool looking. Let's see. Let's do this stuff. Oh, I did the wrong one here. Hold on. Ah, crap. I painted water. This is what I want to do. That might be too much. That looks like it's too much. Just go back real quick. Maybe make my circle even smaller. And I put it on the road, damn it. There we go. Just kind of scribble that in there. It's kind of like layering. That adds a little bit of that to it. That's that. If I wanted to paint some stone in there, I could paint some stone. So I use the brown stuff and this stuff here. Looks like a roadside ditch with a little bit of water in it. That's basically, but I don't know. I don't know if I want it. I don't think I like the let me look at this real quick. So I got two options. That grass will grow into meadow grass, so then your ditches will look like that too. So if I do this, if I do a deco foliage, this stuff doesn't grow. Let's see what that looks like. That stuff doesn't grow. I believe that stuff doesn't grow. That's your deco foliage. This stuff you can cut. That stuff you can't. So I might have to redo my ditches that I made, which is not bad, but I just need to, I probably need to go with a deco foliage. And let's see, that was the thick. That was the thick. Let's look at the low, grass low. And then we'll put a bush. Deco bush. Small. And we'll go to this. Foliage. Put some of that brown stuff in there. And then see, when you're doing that, I'll erase some of the other stuff because it's all. And then I'll put some of this stuff. So let's look at this. I don't know, I might like that better. I do like this. I do like this too. At least this grass won't grow on you, and you won't have to be worried about mowing your ditches. Because this grass I got, this base grass is that meadow grass. I know it's a darker color. I might just have to go with something like that. And then what I would do, like at the end, so I'm going to have to, I'll probably erase all that and start over. So then I need to find my drain pipe. Just select one of them, edit, duplicate, and I'll put a drain pipe in. Put your drain pipe in just like that, and we'll figure out. Move it out. So that's going underground. And then let's go back here. Let's make that invisible. Let's erase that. All right. Let's go ahead and paint. Water. Where's my water? Water puddle. There's my water puddle. I want to make it look like it's going into the drain here. So do that. It's going to cover it up with some rock. And see, I should have been above it. It's kind of looks a little off center. Let's move that over just a tad. Like that. Paint some more water. All right. All right, we did that. All right. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's why I like to do my water first. Then, to decorate this off, I'll go here. Gravel. Put some gravel around it. Just like that. Hello, the drifter. How are you doing? Just working on my map. Putting some detail into it. And I think I'll, from here up, I'll race and put this in. This grass that doesn't mow. It's all going to look good. It's all going to look good, but that's, looks like it's actually going in. It's beautiful. It's beautiful creation. All right. Well, it is going on 11:24 a.m. Central Time. So I believe I'm going to take a break at this, eat some lunch. I appreciate everybody's time and interest. Like I said, this is going to be a long journey. And on this map making, several months, with the amount of detail I want to put into it. I love, like I said, I love roadside ditches. I love it. It just makes it look like you're in the country. So, anyway, and I could take a look up here, but you don't see any buildings because it's all programmed in with XML. I could hop in the game again, but I think everybody's already seen it. They got the town up here. And we got the forestry area over there in that corner. So everybody, I bid you a good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you are from. Thanks for watching. This has been Matt saying, see train yet? No, I haven't. I have not seen the train yet. So, this is Matt. This is Matt yet. And this is Matt. This is Matt yet. This is Matt saying so long from Studio 13. Have a good one.